Hi, and welcome to the series finale of TikTok Tuesday. Oh my goodness, I don't know what else to say except thank you to everybody who supported me through this, my family and friends, strangers that I've met, and friends I've made because of this series that I just up and decided to do. I'm extremely thankful. I don't know what else to say. So I just wanted to come on here and really just talk a little bit, about, about this entire series, really. I know I had a Q&A planned and I had 2 responses. My hopeful assumption is that nobody has any questions or comments. Not that just nobody cares. That's a possibility. But to start, I had somebody ask me what my most annoying tick was. And I wrapped my brain around that one. The first one, I have a few, but the first one that came to mind was a vocal tick where I try to match pitch to something high, and I'm an alto. And so it's really frustrating when I can't hit a note that I really want to. And it's not like when I'm trying to sing and hit a note sometimes, but it's mainly if I hear like a beep or something and I'm trying to match that sound. And I physically can't because it's just, my voice my range isn't as great as it used to be. And so it gets frustrating and I can never really satisfy that tick. So I'll just do it as much as I can till it hurts my vocal cords. So I would say that is my most annoying tick. To go off on that, I want to talk about maybe some dangerous ticks. So I do drive. I have hesitated about thinking I should continue driving. I drive for convenience, obviously. Oh, there goes my light. I'm using my computer like always. I blink, but I close my eyes really hard and go, and close them really hard and just open them like a lot when I drive, while I drive, not like when I park, like while I drive. And it's dangerous. And like I said, I've thought about maybe should I not drive because of it, because when I was a teenager I used to press the accelerator a lot. Now I do like to drive fast. It's not like that. But I kept tapping the accelerator with my foot, or I don't do that as much anymore. But what I still do is once I stop on the brake, I'll push the brake really hard once I'm already stopped, because I'm thinking about safety and how bad I just want to press it. But then to make it even on my other foot, I'll switch and then do it really hard on the other foot. Not with the accelerator, just with the brake. So those are some dangerous like motor ticks that I've thought of. Another annoying tick that I no longer have, except I just did it, was clicking my jaw. So I guess I'll just do like a quick little story time for this. A few years ago, I had my wisdom teeth taken out, and before I had my wisdom teeth taken out, I had a jaw clicking tick, and it happened to be clicking my wisdom teeth. So getting my wisdom teeth out was the worst psychological pain I've ever experienced. Like the worst thing I've ever gone through, because I passed out hard. Like I fainted hard because I freaked out and I didn't want to lose the teeth. I didn't want to lose the teeth. I didn't. And my mom said it looked like I died, and I came to, and they finished drugging me. So when I came to, I barely came to, and it was terrifying. And then they took my teeth, and then I could no longer satisfy that tick, and I had to basically reroute it. And I have successfully done it, but I do clench my teeth, which is really bad. Yeah, but God, I feel like I could go on and on about like ticks, about which ones that I do a lot. Like I do that with my eyebrows a lot and squinch my face a lot. I think I've said this before, how I'll switch my vision and look at things, and I'll flex my fingers and my toes and my feet and kind of contract my muscles. I don't know. I kind of went off the rails with annoying ticks. I just started going off because I can just think of plenty. Someone else asked me if I'm going to continue doing IGTV series. Not so far. I haven't thought of any, really. That's mainly why I'm ending this series, is because I've run out of ideas. I feel like I've covered a lot of main things and not gone too specific into things because I'm not a professional. If, like, any questions, like, I can give advice, but ultimately don't go off of just what I say, and do your own research and consult a physician if you have questions, or a pediatrician, or a neurologist if you have like actual clinical questions. So as far as that, no, I don't think I'm going to continue doing this series. But I mean, I don't know. I could, like, maybe with YouTube, but I'm not quite sure. I mean, I don't know. I would like to get a job, is where I'm headed towards next. Now that I'm graduated, now that I'm back home and living at home, my goal is to move out. But to move out, I need a job and I need to get my resume together, write a cover letter, apply to different jobs, and see what happens. Currently, there's a few different paths I could go with a degree in psychology. I would absolutely love to work for the Tourette Association of America. However, there are no current job positions opened. I look at the careers and there aren't any available for me. So I have to put that on hold for now. I have some background in human resources and I really like that. So I've thought about going into that. Thought about being a psychology assistant. There's a job position open near me where I might take up on that offer. Not sure. If I want to, go to OT school, get my master's, I've seriously considered that. There's a lot of different things I could do. And I don't want to say I keep having like hesitations or anything or second thoughts, but I'm like, don't want to do this, don't want to do this. I feel like I'm in the state of mind where I'm okay with what happens, which is a huge deal for me because I don't transition well in things. I don't freak out, but my freakouts kind of build and then they explode. Like, I'm calm and you can kind of see it in me until I'm like overwhelmed or overstimulated or sensory overload, and then I just explode onto everybody. I freak out and nobody wants to be around me. So this is a good thing for me, for just being okay with what happens, whatever happens. Something I have also seriously thought about since June or July, I want to start a chapter for the Tourette Association of America here in Alabama. Currently, there is no chapter in Alabama, and I would love to start a chapter in Birmingham specifically, because there are support groups. There are support groups online on Facebook, but as far as that's just that there's no face-to-face interaction. It's not as intimate as it could be. So I would love to have an actual chapter for my state. So that is something I wouldn't say I have it in the works, but I have it kind of brewing in my mind to find the connections. So that is what I'm thinking going forward. I don't really have much else to say except I've had an amazing year because of TikTok Tuesday, because of the Tourette Association, because of the people I've met. I've met wonderful people because of this, and I've helped people. It really does warm my heart, because I've had different people reach out to me, strangers, say that they love what I'm doing and that they're very glad because they now have a better understanding of Tourette syndrome and tic disorders and other comorbidities. And I've had people just ask for advice and obviously I'll say what I can, and then, just go, ask a doctor. It's the best thing. I can't tell you what to do, but I can give you some advice, but ultimately ask a physician. But, yeah, and just like I said, the people that I've met online that I didn't meet through the Tourette Association, I just met through the entire Tourette community, is fantastic. Like I said in my last video, everybody is so understanding, and it's just so wonderful. And it's so nice. It's so nice to have people who understands what you're going through, people who understand what you're going through and what you're experiencing. I've met people through an online webinar, who we can talk, not webinar, but like a web chat or something like that. Kind of like a webinar, a monthly thing where we'll talk, and we'll share different experiences and how we're doing and what we want to talk about. We'll do a mindful meditation. It's fantastic. And like I said, just having those people who understand the urge that is a tic, and why it's involuntary and why it's uncontrollable, and why it's not just someone doing a move on purpose or just saying whatever they want or making sounds just to be heard or annoying or defiant. It's an internal, like, urge is the best way to describe it. So yeah, just amazing people that I've met. I've helped people figure out some things because of this. I've had people, like I said, reach out to me and just talk to me and thank me. And I can't thank people. I can't thank y'all enough for thanking me and watching this, taking the time to watch my videos and listen to me ramble. Because quite frankly, this is kind of uncomfortable for me. Just sitting here and talking and trying to figure out everything that I want to say and get it out of my mind. So just thank you. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for being here since the beginning. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for loving me. And thank you for understanding me. And happy TikTok Tuesday. Oh, and before I go, this is Briar. She is my sleepy time buddy, and she helps me sleep so well. I have a weighted blanket, but also she adds to the weight, and it just calms me. It's so much better to me than hugging people. It's more like a overall just a nice compress. It's really nice. She escaped, and now she's looking at the fish. I have fish and I have a snake, and earlier they were staring at each other. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. I'm just glad it's the holidays. I've got gifts to wrap, and it's Christmas Eve, and I'm so happy to go into 2020 with a degree and a smile and a bright future ahead of me. I'm wearing my school shirt too. I hope you'll have a wonderful, wonderful TikTok Tuesday, a wonderful Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year, Happy Kwanza, Happy Chinese New Year.